guys, Ghost here, and today, welcome back to another, I guess you'd call it a semi-vlog, because literally we are working on a semi-steering wheel. But anyways, today we are going to be, it's not going to be kind of a car vlog, we are going to be working on my simulator. I've had a lot of questions and stuff about it, but I posted on YouTube and Instagram that I got a semi-steering wheel, it's like a spider style, for my simulator when I'm running American Truck Simulator. So today we're going to make a bracket for it to bolt on here, and we're going to make a special shifter to kind of go with the steering wheel. So I'll have to tell you about that later. Alright, so this is the adapter I have going to my steering wheel box back there. It might not look fancy, but it does work, and I mount my steering wheel on it. So today I'm going to run to Lowe's, get another one of these so I can bolt it up against that, and another piece to bolt on my steering wheel that I just got. And also, this is how my shifter actually goes in. The wood actually does pretty good. I mean, because I was just, that was just temporary, but it's been working, so I'm not really worried about that. But here is how I extend it. I have a bolt here, and I basically it just screws in and goes into the stock location there. So that's kind of the shifter. But I've got to get another piece of this pipe because I'm going to extend it because I got something cool I'm wanting to do. So let's head out to the shop. I'll show you the steering wheel I got. And then we're going to hit the road to get some parts. You can tell it's been a while since I've messed with the first gen. Alright, so apparently she got a baby box in. I got something in too. We'll look at the wheel and stuff. But she got a baby box in from Walmart for doing a registry.
Yeah. And it was free.
Free? If it comes from Walmart and it's free, it's probably like nothing. A sample.
Yeah. Diapers. Que weird. And some wipies. And a bottle.
Oh, okay. Well, that's awesome. But check this out. Boom! Moving on to something channel related. Picked this bad boy up. I think, how much was this? Like 110? No, 140? I think it was like around 140, something like that.
You don't tell me the actual price.
No, I always lie and tell her it was cheap, it was free or something. But anyways, I got this. Now, they had one that was all black, and I showed her, and I was like, you like this? And I was like, they have chrome. She's like, you should get the chrome because it shows up better, especially on like camera and stuff. So, I did get that. It's got like basically the horn button and stuff. So, the piece inside, I will have to modify, so this will bolt onto that piece. And then this will bolt over to hide the bolts. We'll have to, I don't know, we'll find something. But then we got the bolts and stuff to go in it. But I think it's going to be pretty cool. It does have the horn button. I don't scratch everything. It does have the horn button, but it's not going to be hooked up, unfortunately. But this is what we're going to go get today. Now, this is supposed to be basically a semi-wheel. I think it's like 18 inches across, something like that. So it is a good size wheel. Weighs a pretty good amount, so I'm kind of worried about that being on the simulator. But if it does wear the simulator out, eventually I'll just go ahead and get another one because basically we can just swap it out. But here's another thing that we're actually doing a bunch of stuff today. Here is my radio and stuff that I use. Now, I didn't have it hooked up because I have to hook some wires to that. I do have the wires, so we're going to hook another wire basically just like that to these switches. So we can actually have this going, then we'll have our wheel. So hopefully we'll have all that done and put on. And again, we are going to build the cool like little shifter and stuff like that. I'll be doing videos with this before this vlog comes out, but at least you can see how we mounted it and everything like that. But we're going to get ready to hit the road and go to Lowe's and get some stuff. Did you find it? It's a baby. Does that one fit? It does. That's what we need right there. Just that whole, just shifting gears. Drop a gear and disappear. I get my rod. Now she's like, hey, we gotta go look at Christmas. So, picked up some of these. These are actually what I was using before. They're kind of like pipes and everything, but they work good. I mean, it's all of your imagination. But I have it here, so we can put these together. This actually bolts up to my stock one, well, the one I used. It's not this one. This one I actually marked right there, so that's going to be our top point. So we need that pointing upwards to make it all uniform. So somehow I've got to mount this there. Now I don't think the screws will actually line up, but then if we put something there or something, we have this, but I really don't want to drill into it because this actually sits flush. No, it's going to sit up above a little bit. So I'm going to have to do some planning. Got our shifter rod. I measured where I need it, so I need to cut it. And I got one place I got to bend it, but I want to put a nice bend in it. Alright, so I came up with a way. I am going to be using this, but I was needing like a little block piece for the bottom of this because the screws don't screw in there, they go all the way through. So I was like, well, I need something that I could put like taps on the screws with. And I found out that basically one of my router templates is the exact same size. So I'm going to take this and put it on this, router out with the flush trim bit. We have a perfect circle. Mark the holes, drill the holes, and the screws can go through, and I got me a little plug there. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so I got my double-sided stick tape on. We're going to ride the flush trim, and it will basically make a perfect circle. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this is a 4-inch ring, so perfect. And of course, like, this isn't a how-to. And I got to clean up my workspace here. This was the dirt and stuff left over from when I was actually building the dash of the simulator. But anyways, it's really not how to do this or anything. I'm just showing you how I did it. And I know they have like CNC cut stuff, really nice, but my stuff is kind of, I built myself, so I kind of have to build adapters and stuff for it. But I really don't mind because I actually love doing stuff like this. I'd rather do this than just order a bunch of stuff off of eBay and just bolt it together. I'd rather build. That's my whole thing. I love being in my shop working on stuff. So let's go ahead and router that. Alright, so got our block. Perfect fit all the way around. So what I'll do is I'll take these screws out, draw a hole on top, drill it, and this is kind of our plug, because the problem was our bolts would only go so far. So now I'm going to find some bolts to put taps on it. And then this has a little piece there. But when this gets done, it's going to sit down on that, and then that'll be bolted to it. That'll be bolted there. And then we'll just spray paint all that, make it all like paint it black or something so it matches, and it's going to fit perfect. Now, it might look like a jank mess, but it's actually going to work, so just bear with me. Alright, so this might look like a big old pile of mess, but it actually works. Now, I didn't use the stock bolts that came with it. I didn't have taps on the back, so I'm going to have to get some, and I'll end up using the stock bolts. But these fit good, and to be honest, like, not making excuses, but they kind of look like truck lug nuts, like a semi-truck or something. It'd be cool if that was spikes. That would be cool, but man, my luck, I'd end up like cutting myself or something like that. But anyways, here we go on the back. Everything should hold it pretty good. Now, the bolts are a little bit long, so they are touching that, but I might hold it in place. I was going off by the center of this, but of course the bolt right there was the middle. But I was like, oh well, I'll make sure this is lined up. It literally turns, so it's like that was no use there. But we should be lined up. I'm gonna take this in later, and sorry if it's echoey. I am in my shop, so. But I've got this. we're gonna go ahead and cut it and bend it to shape. Really don't know how I'm going to bend it because I don't know. We might heat it up or something like that. We'll see. But I do want to get this to have a little bit of an angle. Not really worried about scratching the truck. I think we're past that point. But anyways, got my bend in it. Now I am going to polish this and stuff. But I was like, what can I put here? Because I'm not going to have the shifter so you can actually switch from different ranges. I have it set up on my console. I've been using it for a while. Eventually I'll have it so you know we can toggle on the switch. But I was like, what can I put here? Because this right now, I'm going to go ahead and measure it. It's a little bit long. Probably have to cut it, but I was like, what if we did something like this? I think that would look cool. I probably might paint this black and that way the wrench kind of shows up. Kind of like this. Not really chrome, but shiny. Then this black, so black and that. So what I'm going to do is I'll probably cut it about right here and then cut a little slit in it so this will fit there and probably epoxy it on there. I feel like that'd be the best part because I don't think I won't be able to drill through that, but it's some good hyper tough steel. Now I found one that's a little bit bigger, but it's my ratchet wrench and that thing's cost a little bit, so I'm going to use just a cheap one more hyper tough wrench. And believe it or not, this thing's brand new. I don't think I've ever used it, but we're going to use it to shift now. So, bam! Alright, so got this, where this will slide in there, and basically you kind of got your shifter. But the thing is, I don't really know how I want to mount this. I think I might epoxy it, but first I'm going to sand this down real good and paint it basically kind of with bed liner, and then I'll epoxy it because I want this to be black and this stay the same color it is. So I think that's what we're going to do. Alright guys, so this is the two-part epoxy I used for the dash mount in my truck, and it worked really good. I think it was like $15 for two, so it's not too bad. But I went and mixed some up. Sitting here, it looks pretty good, but it'll look better once it dries because it dries clear and stuff. So we're going to let that sit overnight. Pretty chilly out here, so probably going to take a while to cure, so we're going to let it cure overnight. Maybe another day or something, but I am going to go put the steering wheel on, see what it looks like. I'll show you what it looks like, and that is going to be it for this vlog. Like I said, it's not really a truck vlog, but hopefully in the next vlog, I've got to get some heat out here, so I looked at some wood stoves, which are expensive, but I thought about it. And one of my dad's old buildings, I think he had a old wood stove, so I'm gonna go see if he's got it. If so, probably put it in here, run the ductwork outside, you know, the chimney and stuff, so we can get some heat in here. But I do want to start working on the frame again. I've got the paint and stuff, or I think it's called like chassis saver, but it has a little bit warm, so I'll get my heater out here. Plus, we'll do like a wood stove or something. But hopefully, I will have some kind of content on the first gen Thursday. So we got it installed, everything. Everything looks good. Everything's lined up. The shifter turned out good. I just got to drill and put a set screw in so it won't turn like that. But seems to be pretty good. I did nick it, so I just got to basically paint that just a little bit. Because when I put this down in, I had to squeeze it together. But it's on there. It's good to go. I got to drill a set screw because where this is basically at an angle it wants to turn or something like that. But this is going to look good, work good. Not too tall because I didn't want it to be too tall out of the frame because my camera usually comes up to about right there, so that should be good. But yeah, got the wheel and everything going. Alright guys, well that is going to do it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed and everything. Definitely will be putting videos, more videos up of the simulator and stuff. So if I do anything else, I'll probably film it. But anyways, hopefully the next vlog will be back in the garage working on a truck. I'm actually getting ready to go film an RC video. So I'm trying to do more content, real life content anyways. But anyways guys, I will see you in the next one. Woo!